Howdy, my fellow Americans, liberty lovers all. This is Mr. Rass or Harass coming at you today. This will be my first lock video, number one. Here's an assortment of locks I had around the house and some that my friends kind of gave to me. Like this one here and this one here, these here. They don't have keys, and of course this lonely little master number 3 over here. This this U-Haul lock, this U-Haul lock special to me. I'll tell you that story another time. That's the most special lock I have. Now, I'm watching online and I see these guys picking these locks. And I say, you know what? That looks like fun. So I grab me a windshield wiper. I made some tension wrenches. Isn't that special? And I also made me some picks. Lo and behold, there's a hacksaw blade in there too. You can kind of check them out. Y'all know what them's for. Ain't the prettiest, but it's all about getting the job done to start with. Pretty tools that don't work are worth nothing. Ugly tools that do the job, yeah, that's alright. We can make that work. We'll work on pretty later. Anyway, I picked all these locks, and I suppose I could do a video on each one of them, and maybe I will as time goes by. We'll see. But for now, what I want to share with you today is what you do when you feel like you got a knack for something, especially something new. I got some cool stuff to show you. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Now, I have a tendency to jump in 2 feet. No. Head first. No. I just go. I want to have fun with this. So, this is what we start with. We have 2 different kinds of files. We have Sparrow's Borax kit and then some. We have Sparrow's dimple picks, and we have a Southern starter set there on the left. They came with that 7-pin lock, training lock right there. Then we also have some followers I got from Amazon. Bunch of Sparrow's gear. Got chest set pins and the bullets and cartridge pins, and of course we got the colored keys there, training sets, a couple pinning mats. Yeah, we're gonna have fun with that. So we also have some. Oh man, we missed something there. We missed the tension wrenches that came with the dimple picks. Those bars are pretty good. They're pretty solid. We have the new Sparrow's disassembly tool. We're liking that. And back there we have some Sparrow's bump keys. Got them all. We also have the warded lock. Can you even see them? Yeah, those are pretty nice. I like them. Must have. Gotta say. I will say the picks. Oh, and of course you gotta have calipers. Absolutely, can't do without a calipers. And what might something like this be for? Yeah, we all know what that's for. All in all, I like the gear I started out with. Wish it didn't quite have to cost so much. But, hey, it is what it is. Everything costs money. What are you going to get out of it? That's the question. Well, with this new hobby, it's kind of jiving with something else that's pretty important to me. And that's something that Solo Yacker wanted to hear about. Solo Yacker, this is a shout out to you, bro. Just because I carry a gun doesn't make me a criminal. And just because I pick locks doesn't make me a criminal. People got to learn to understand it's not about the tools. It's not the tools. It's what people choose to do with those tools. It's not the guns. It's not the picks. It's the people. When we all understand that, we'll all be a little bit better off. Now, what are you going to do with all this if I pick those other locks I showed you? Well, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. With all that new gear, you got to have toys to play with it. So, here's where I'm going to start. Maybe it's not the right place to start, but it's the place I'm going to start. I picked all those other locks, and I'll still pick them, and I might even do videos on them. We'll see. I don't know. One step at a time, one day at a time. While I talk, I'll pick, and while I pick, I'll talk. And in between, I'll type. Hey, it's a free country. That's what it's supposed to be, right? What we gotta do, what we all must bring ourselves to choose, is that we can agree on the ability to choose, to make a choice, like picking locks or carrying guns, or not. And that some people will exercise that choice differently is okay. We can think that's a bad choice. We can even say that's a bad choice. What we can't do is force what we say onto another and make them bend to our will, because that's what tyranny is. Forcing another to bend to your will. I plan on being tyrannical over these locks, but then they're inanimate objects. And you know what? If I can't beat them, I will shoot them, because that's what tyrants do. I'm going to be a tyrant to these locks, but I would never do so to another person. You know why? Because they have the same liberty that I do, and I don't want nobody being a tyrant over me. I would defend myself, and I would expect that everybody out there would do the same, because that's the right thing to do. Makes a lot more sense if we do something else. Let's try this. Be kind to one another